So this is like my go-to when
Sometimes a disaster, sometimes we get free. Oh, you take.
Hello gorgeous, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Dimma. How are you doing? I hope you're all good. I hope you're fine. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and join the gorgeous family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thanks for tuning in. Make sure you watch this video to the end. So today I'll be taking you on my everyday makeup tutorial, like a 10 minutes makeup. That's just what it is, but I'm giving you guys like two versions of it. This makeup is typically for someone that doesn't like too much on their skin, depending on the time, or maybe your work or where you are going to be kind of rough, so you don't want a lot of makeup on your face and be bothered about it wiping off or you sweating it off, kind of stuff. So make sure to sit back and watch, and especially for oily skin. Yeah, so I will start with I'll be starting with my oil control because I have an oily skin. So I will just take a little bit and apply around on my entire face, especially at my T-zone. I concentrate there and then spread it. You have to rub it in to make sure it doesn't leave a white cast. So yeah, now that I'm done with that, I'll be taking on the very first version of my everyday simple look. It has nothing. I just touch my eyebrow and my lip, and that is all. So let's get right into it. Usually I use the hair wax in Nigeria, the one that has different colors, doesn't have a name. That's what I use for my brows. But the one I just got, I noticed is leaving like a white cast. I don't know why. It doesn't do that before. So now I've switched over to using Got to Be. So I'll just apply it on my brows.
To stay close to me. I don't wanna know that, I just wanna breathe. You take me higher, you stay.
You just want to brush your brows up, and you can press it in. Then I always make sure I have like a small cloth around me to wipe away the excess. To carve out my brow, I take my comb and I do it like this, kind of straight. Then I take it down. Once I'm done with that, I then take my black eye pencil. You can use brown, but I've been liking the black. I just use it light-handedly. So I just stroke into my sparse area to kind of fill up the brow and create exactly the shape I want, but giving the illusion of hair. And I come here like this. I just do this so lightly and I clean it going upward so that my brow will look very carved out there. That's why I do it. So now that I'm done with my brow, the next thing I like to do is take my black pencil and line my waterline. So now I'm done with the eye. If at all there is anything, there's nothing, but if at all there is any place my eye pencil rubbed wrongly, I will just clean it. But nothing happened. Nothing really happened today. When trying to clean somewhere that you mistakenly shaded and the Got to Be applied there, wet your clothes before doing that. So now one lip I've been loving to do, because when I'm on the go is the fastest, is this. Once I'm done spreading it, I take my black pencil and I line my lip softly.
I feel so alive. Sometimes a disaster, sometimes we get free. Oh, you take the long.
Once I'm done lining it, it's looking good, but I like to kind of blend them together. So I take my hands again. Yeah, my hands are doing a lot here.
I feel so alive, dark won't close my eyes. Yeah, I feel so
And I blend it roughly like that. I try not to touch the main outer line because I want that one to be prominent. So I just touch the inner part of my liner. Lastly, I go in with my mascara. And this is the end of the first look, the first version of my simple makeup. Simple, straight to the point, 10 minutes top, you are done. 10 minutes max, you are done. That is what it is. So now I will show you the second version of my on the go makeup, but this one is when you want to look a little bit glammed up. So for the second one, I need to get this lipstick out because as much as I love it, I'm just looking at myself here. As much as I love it, I don't think that's what I'll be going for today. Or should I use it? No. For the sake of this video, I want to show you another makeup, another lipstick combo. So I'm coming, let me wipe this off. I'm done wiping it off. Let's start with the second version of my everyday makeup. My brows always stay the same. I carved my brows into this shape and I've been loving it. So leaving the brows untouched, I'll dive right into the next step I like to take. Depending on the days, and today I feel like doing that, I take this Zykel foundation stick. I initially bought this for contour, but when it came, it's just like my shade, maybe a tiny bit darker or deeper, or exactly, I don't even know. So on some days, yesterday when I went out, I didn't use this. I just stay away from any cream products because sometimes it tends to look somehow after sitting on my face for a while. Like when I get so oily, tapping my skin, it could easily wipe, and when makeup wipes off my face, I hate it. I don't have time to fix makeup outside. I don't carry a lot when I go out. But I think this one is better because it's a foundation stick and not like a liquid foundation. It doesn't like act that way as much. So I just take it and try and cover my black spots. As you can see, they are like just disappearing. The shade is not my shade exactly, but I think when I use it, kind of just matches. I always use my fingers. Yeah, finger be doing a lot of work there. Once you want a simple makeup, you actually kind of use your fingers for most part of it. I use my fingers to dab onto it to kind of blend it to other parts, like to my skin. So it's not just be like a patch of makeup is there. Once I'm done blending it, the next thing I do is I go in with my powder. And I'm using my color palette. Please don't mind how dirty it is. I'm always using it. And this is it. I always use the shade more. That's why it's already like that. So with my powder palette, depending, let me use my brush first. I dip into this that is like my exact shade. And I kind of just buff it around my entire face. And you could actually stop here, assuming my lip was done. But no. Sometimes, yeah, but hardly. So the next thing I do is I go into this shade, the next one after this one, that is natural. And I dip into it. And I go under my eye, like here. Then I take the darkest shade as my contour shade. I use one brush, so please bear with me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I go with the deepest shade as my contour shade, and I start to blend it. Then I go with the second deepest shade, second to the last deepest shade, this one. And I just like bronze my face, like my forehead. Once I'm done with that, I dust my brush off and I go in with this shade that is my shade, with this that is my shade. And I kind of cut my contour. Then basically I'm doing the entire process of highlighting, contouring and everything, but just with powder. I go again with this high shade to highlight the point of my face I want to. See, as I'm tapping it in. Sometimes I use brush, sometimes I use powder puff. I take that lighter shade all over my nose because I'm going to like contour my nose. Then I take this brush. My dear, if you ask me, I don't keep the name of stuff. It's KB or so written here. It's just a nice brush. I take it, and depending, I go in with this shade or this shade. So sometimes I like to try this first. If it's not like giving me what I want, I go in with the darker one. So it will just be like I'm bronzing my face while contouring my face. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. When contouring, you actually just want to focus up here. You will drag it down for sure, but like focus there. That's what will kind of help with giving your entire nose the illusion of it being very slim. Then I like to go like this, side to side, and sometimes I shorten the nose because I like that button tip nose. So now I'm done with like contouring my nose. It's already getting too much. I need to stop here. So the next thing I do is I go in with my blush palette. This is what it looks like. It's V Beauty. I just went to the market to a beauty supply store and I got it. And I love it. It's very tinted, like the color shows up. So depending, the shades varies. I use basically anyone. So today I'm thinking of going in for this. I'm going for this shade. This. I might top it up with this if I'm not liking it, but I'm going in with this shade. Yeah, same brush. So that's to tell you that you could actually just do a simple makeup without having so many things on your table. So I'm feeling like it. I'm going in with this shade. I don't know. I think you should kind of soften this one up. So now the next thing I like to do is I go in with a highlighter that is very soft, not so light. Please, as you can see, the name is no longer showing. I've had it for a while and I like this highlighter. So I just take a bit and apply. I use this brush I used before. It has a second tip. I use it to highlight my nose. Now you need to be careful and precise to get a straight line. I use my finger to rub it in and blend it out. Then I take the the same highlighter and I go like this on my nose. I take this light shade and I use it to highlight my brows carefully. Oh, now this is where we are. Another thing I like to do is I go in with the darker shade and I slide it up here like this to kind of give me that lifted look. The lip combo I'll be using today is orange powder liquid meets orange shade and classic Jenny meets lipstick. So to avoid mistakes, I take the brown eye pencil and I line my lip first. After lining my lip, I go in with this shade. It's like a dark mauve, brown mauve, and I follow the liner. So as I'm done with that, I go in with the orange. I combine this dark lip shade with any color. Sometimes I use my nude. So don't limit yourself. I can even use the pink I used earlier, but I like the combo with the orange. I love it. Apply the orange generously on the center of my lip, and I dab my lip together to blend it out. As you can see, when I'm dabbing sides, and sides. It will help it spread a little bit and blend out well. So as you can see, it's all blended well. I don't need to go in with a brush on my hand. This is actually how I do my lipsticks. I don't go in with any brush. So because I want it to be more pronounced, I'm going to add orange again here. And I'll concentrate this one in the center more. The next thing is to do my eyes. So on the days I'm filling the liner, I go in with my liner. The name has clean, so I don't know. Sorry. I go in with my liner. You want to be careful when doing this. So with this liner, I noticed that if there is a lot of breeze coming in from the window or where I am, it kind of dries up and don't allow me draw. So I have to close it, shake it, and I start again. So because I have hooded eyes, so when drawing my liner, I look up. I've been loving that new style because doing something like this, sometimes I might do it, but no, I want it bold and lined. So I look up and I go straight from the ends. And I love the pen liner. It's much more convenient to use than the one that has like a brush where you roll it out, dip it to line. That one, you can easily make a mistake with that one, but the pen liner tends to dry faster and more concentrated. It doesn't spill around. It doesn't easily spill around. So I don't know if you saw what I did. After getting that straight line, I just slanted it down. So now I fill in these spots with the liner. So before I do my inner corner eye, I always like to remove any eye buildup that is inside my eye.
Taste
So now we're done with eyeliner. I'm with my highlighter on my brow bone. Sorry. So the next thing I like to do is I go with the brush into this shade that is my color. I can dab into this one second, but this is the main one, my color. And I buff around my face to blend everything together. And when I'm done with that, on the days when I feel like my face is too cakey, I go in with my makeup finishing spray. I just use makeup spray to like melt the powder in. So I'm not really feeling like my face is cakey today, but let me just do it. So because of all the powder and everything, my black liner is not that prominent. So I'm going to go in with the liner again, with my black pencil to line my waterline. So my mascara becomes the last because of the spray I did, and normally your mascara should be the last on your eye. I don't use lashes when I'm doing this powder makeup, never. My lashes are for my full glam up makeup when I use foundation and everything. This one is Paula Beauty Mascara, and I love the wand of this one. It's so small. On the days when I do a different lip look and I feel like I go in with my gloss on my lip, well, I'm not going to do that today. This one already, because of this lipstick, it already has a kind of shine on it, and I'm loving it the way it is. And also because I'm stepping out, I know that my hair, the breeze is going to blow it on my face. And when you have lip gloss on and your hair gets on your face, it's so uncomfortable because it gums to your, like, glue stays on your lip gloss, and when you remove it, or when it removes, it rubs the lip gloss across your face. It could be a mess sometimes. I always have to clean the hair strands, and get uncomfortable when the hair strands are on your lip. So we have come to the end of this video, and this is my makeup, my simple everyday makeup without foundation, concealer. I do this because when I do foundation, it gets too oily, start to separate from my skin. I don't have a good primer. That could be it, or it could just be how my skin works with foundation. So when I do the powder makeup, I don't get to focus on, oh, is my face good, that much, because even if I sweat and my forehead, for instance, wipes off, it's still going to like blend with my skin easily, better than when I have a full glam. So when I have a full glam with foundation, when I start to sweat, oh god, I hate it, because when you come and look at my forehead, you will see the demarcation of, oh god, it's just a mess. So this is like my go-to when I know I'm going to have like a rough day, like a day that is not one kind of atmosphere all through, going through public transport, the sun, the heat, different things. But probably when I start working, either I go natural or I'll go with full glam, depending. So if I'm going to a good place or somewhere I know, and I know what I'm likely to expect, I can do my normal full glam. But when I'm going somewhere, I don't know how it will be, I don't know how it will stress me, especially in Nigeria, you cannot predict some certain situations. I go like this. Or when I'm in a hurry in the morning and I want to look good, I go like this. Yeah. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And when you subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell. And welcome to the family. Have a nice day. Love you all. Bye.